Hi, welcome to NerdChat. I'm Sam. This is the little guy.
Shut up, dumb guy. Anyways, we're going to be trying out a new segment called As a Film, As a Fan.
Where we
Charisma.
we talk about Marvel. We talk about a nerd type movie, Marvel, superhero.
DC. Just the
superheroes,
words you're
DC.
looking for.
Yeah, superheroes, Star Wars, sci-fi, anything really that is in the nerd spectrum, and we talk about it as a film because I come from a film background. I studied film in college, and as a fan,
I read comics nonstop, endlessly, forever.
and
Yeah.
sad life.
It's not a sad
It's
life.
not.
You're jealous of me.
I am kind of, yeah.
You should be.
Yeah. So anyway, the movie we're going to be talking about today is Doctor Strange, and it actually just came out couple weeks ago.
It was like a week and a half ago.
Last week, yeah.
2 Thursdays ago, something like that.
So anyway,
It's locked.
so I'll be, yeah.
You just explained it. You're good.
I know.
All right, let's move on. So, you want to start with the intro? Sorry.
Well, that was the intro.
Yeah, sorry. I'm reading off the list. It's fine. It's your segment. Characters.
All
What are
right,
the
so
characters?
the characters in Doctor Strange, we all know Benedict Cumberbatch from Sherlock. Tilda Swinton is the Ancient One. I forget how to pronounce his name because was it Chiwetel?
Chiwetel. El Diablo.
El Diablo 4.
Rachel McAdams.
Rachel McAdams, yes.
And other people were in it as well.
Yes. Yeah, there are other people. Mars Mickelson, known from Hannibal, one of my favorite actors, but didn't really care for him in here. But I'll talk about that later. So, Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange. Now, Benedict Cumberbatch, as we know, is a British man. In this movie, he has an American accent. Now, I found that to be extremely distracting. Though, that being said, I did really like him as Doctor Strange because he's kind of a sophisticated, strong man, but not like overly bulky, you know. And what did you think?
It didn't distract me because I know he's in other things, but I've never seen any of those other things. So I haven't heard his British accent that much. So when he had an American one, it didn't bother me at all. It was fine. I thought it.
Yeah,
I would have never, if I didn't already know that he was British, I would have never guessed that he was.
Really? I felt him hiding it the whole time. Like, I've spent so much time watching Sherlock. Like, I've seen it over and over and over again. So my, predisposition is to go, British. Where's that British accent? And then, I heard him, the American accent. I was like, oh, no. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know.
As a biased opinion, it's perfectly fine. I think it did really well.
Yeah, I mean,
because
really,
Doctor Strange is an American.
Yeah, he is an American character. As really, it didn't really pull anything away from the story. It distracted me for a little bit.
Pet peeve of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Next on the list is Tilda Swinton. Now, the Ancient One is correct, is a male.
Yes,
right?
is a male in the comics.
Male in the comics. Tilda Swinton, probably my favorite character of the entire movie. She did such a great job. She is a great actor, and she's a strong actor, and I think that she really pulled she pulled Doctor Strange into a power position. Because he's away, he has his hands are destroyed and broke did. Yeah.
I thought that gender swapping the Ancient One was really clever. I thought that was a smart choice to make to add more female characters. Because the Ancient One, he's a being of immense power in the Marvel Universe, but he's never really been important, really.
Really?
I mean, he's never a character that I've even bothered to care about. And this movie was able to make me like, ooh, the Ancient One, tell me more.
Not like the Watchmen. You care about the Watchmen more than you would care about the Ancient One.
Yeah.
Because they're sort of kind of similar to that of my knowing. The Watchmen is this all powerful being who kind of tells everybody what to do, from reading Nova, even though not really always tied in together. So, the Ancient One. Tilda Swinton is a powerful actor, and she's been in so many things, and she's revered as a strong actor. And I think it wasn't a person I would have guessed would have been cast in this position, but they definitely did a good job casting that position. Same as Benedict Cumberbatch. I really liked him as Doctor Strange. I think he had the face and he had the look, but again, that British accent kind of, I wanted it, but you couldn't have, because everybody in that movie is pretty much British.
Yeah.
Benedict Cumberbatch is, Tilda Swinton is, Chewbacca is. But anyway, on to Chiwetel Ejiofor.
Baramoto.
As a character, I think he was cool. He was a cool character. During the end of it, I kind of just was like, he's gonna get turned bad, because I didn't know he was gonna be a bad guy, because I have never actually read.
He's gonna be a bad guy?
No, I've never read a Doctor Strange comic in my life.
Baramoto, I thought was really good. I really liked him as a character. I going into the story a little bit, they do, I think, a really good job of setting him up as the future villain. You can really kind of, I got to see his reasons for kind of changing sides at the end or going with his own path are very well laid out, and I feel like he had a really good development.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Anyway, Mars Mikkelsen is, I don't even know his name, because that's how much I didn't care about him. The bad guy.
Oh, yeah, he was just bad guy number one.
He was just bad guy. He was
bad guy number one.
I'm a bad guy.
Accompanied by bad guys 2 through 4.
I want to be powerful and I want to be cool.
They were really just there to give Doctor Strange someone to fight.
Yeah.
So, because they wanted Dormammu to be like the main villain, but Dormammu isn't really as much of a like physical character. So they needed
some
minions.
Some kind, yeah.
Like you can't. I don't look at them as main villains. I look at them as minions.
Yeah. Well, you also couldn't defeat the biggest like kind of being in the first movie right away.
No, I think it was fine that we just got like an introduction to Dormammu.
Yeah.
Just like, hey, that's the main bad dude.
He'll be bad. He'll be back.
Worry about him.
He's a bad guy.
I think that's all we needed from Dormammu. So.
I think,
but yeah. Otherwise, it just gave Doctor Strange people to shoot magic at. Here's his little.
Hiring Mars Mikkelsen is a good idea, because he just looks like a bad guy. Like, he always looks like a bad guy, but like.
I really like that scene where like Doctor Strange is kind of contemplating, like, come on, join us, get immortality. He's like, no, man, just look at your face.
Yeah, right.
You look purely evil. Like
he's got like purple eyes and like a bunch of gray as well. And
his like face is like falling apart.
Yeah.
Like, no, look at you. Clearly, this is not the right choice.
Yeah.
I thought that was really good.
Yeah.
Moving on.
They could have.
We can't spend too much time on each character. Rachel McAdams, I thought, was excellent.
I think she was fine.
I think she did a fine job of making Doctor Strange. Like remembering human. That Doctor Strange is human, exactly that. I thought that it was weird, but a little relieving that she was just like so down with like, oh, he does magic now, cool, I guess.
Yeah, like
there's a portal in the broom closet. That's whatever. But I think it's getting a little exhausting trying to explain to like every minor character in every movie, just like this is the thing that I do now. I'm magic or super.
Without giving like 20 minutes of exposition.
Yeah, it was just like, okay, like she was clearly confused, like any normal person would be, but she was like, I guess that's just what happened.
I guess he's dying, so I have to save him.
Whatever.
Instead. That was like a good thing to do, because then the pressure of him dying is making her just accept everything that he's doing.
Just like whatever. That's I'll do whatever I got to do to keep you alive. I would like to take a quick moment to talk about my favorite character of the movie. And that would be Aladdin's magic carpet. Oh, yeah. The dog. Doctor Strange's dog, or the Cloak of Levitation. If there's one thing that I hope transitions out of this movie back into the comics, is that Doctor Strange's cape has a personality. Because I thought that was so freaking hilarious. It was so good. It was funny, but it's a good thing for kids. Like,
It is.
It was funny.
It was funny.
It was entertaining, and it was clever. And you
I'm not
are
saying
a party pooper.
I'm not saying that it was bad. I'm just giving an option. Like I'm just giving the devil's advocate. Yeah.
Would you like to talk about the one character that actually made you laugh throughout the film?
Oh yeah, Wong. Wong made me laugh. I really liked Wong, and not to mention that his character is the same name as his actor. His last name's Wong.
Swung.
Which is great. Him as that librarian thing, I thought he was a good character. He just is so stark throughout the entire movie, but then at the end, when like all the bad guys are just being pulled into this portal, he just starts cracking up. Like, why? Why is that the thing that makes you laugh? Oh, because you're a sick bastard.
Hey, he died a few minutes before that.
That's true. He did. He got what was it, like stabbed through the chest.
Yeah, it's just
with
like a big piece of rebar. So the story. So what? Let's hear what you have to think about it.
So the story, I thought it was pretty well laid out, actually. It's a pretty basic storytelling, like, thing. You go on this hero's journey. The beginning is, his normal life, and then he comes across a problem, and then he rejects the problem, and then he just takes the problem, and then he finds a mentor, which is, the ancient one is a mentor. Then he goes through climax and blah, blah, blah. It's pretty basic storytelling. I like this, keeping it central. I've seen a lot of Marvel movies now that are just going, there's like 8 stories in this one movie, and it just confuses me. Like, I don't like how they do that, because the stories get half-assed. But this one was really just about Doctor Strange. It wasn't about anyone else, and that's what I've been missing throughout most Marvel movies, actually.
Okay.
Because it's been a while since, Ant-Man was one, but I did not see that. Because I'm still kind of salty about it.
About Ant-Man?
Yeah. I want Edgar Wright's Ant-Man so bad.
Well, anyway, anything else you want to say about it?
No, I really liked that. I liked how it was laid out, and I liked that it followed Doctor Strange. Just Doctor Strange. That's what I wanted.
Right.
I wanted the movie to be called Doctor Strange. It's called Doctor Strange. I wanted to follow Doctor Strange. Not,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I thought it was very good. They did a great job adapting it from the comics. They did a great job modernizing it in a proper way that fits into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. If you don't know the origin of Doctor Strange, we did do a video on it.
Anyway, but he's trying to fix his hands the whole time, and then, like, he just sort of goes, poof, I don't care about my hands, really. And he finds another outlet.
Well, I think that was the key. The point was that in order for his hands to be healed, he had to stop trying to heal them.
Yeah, I guess.
And that's kind of what happened. Like, the magic kind of took over, and everything was just kind of good.
Yeah. But, like,
He had to hit a point where he stopped looking at himself being limited by his hands.
Yeah.
And he did.
Okay, how about the visuals?
Visuals. God, it was so beautiful.
Yeah, it was. I really liked the CG. Like, the CG was done really well. It didn't seem fake. Or, like, like CG can look really weird on, like, live action. It just, next to it, it looks kind of weird. But this one was just beautiful. Like, I didn't see it in 3D.
I didn't either. I tried to, but
some people did. But
I want to go
obviously.
and see it in 3D at least once.
But I made the argument that you don't need to see this movie in 3D because the 2D already looks 3D because of how the whole, like, world moves when they're in the glass wherever.
The
Mirror dimension, yeah.
The point I made about it was when Doctor Strange is being tossed through the multiverse, they do a really good job of the whole thing is that Doctor Strange needs to open up his mind and accept that he doesn't know everything, and he needs to understand that there are things that he just won't be able to comprehend. And when he gets torn through, tossed through the multiverse, and he's just flying all around, seeing all these different dimensions, it did a really good job of me as a normal human person to realize I'm confused too.
Right? Yeah.
Like, I don't know about all the multiverse. Like, what is happening? I felt just as lost as he was supposed to feel.
That's great. That was
really good.
Perfect way visually to do something, because there was no dialogue going. He was like, I don't know what I'm doing, blah blah blah. It was just straight. We just go through a bunch of dimensions, blah 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 blah, blah. And you're just like, I don't know.
Yeah, it was all fast and just like I'm lost too.
Yeah,
that was good. I really liked how all of their weapons looked. I didn't like the clear weapons that like I couldn't see what was going on.
Staffs.
I didn't like that, but like when they're actually like physical weapons that I could see, like even like the conjured up ones, like the Ancient One's fans.
Yeah.
Even though that was like magic, they still look really solid.
Yeah.
Like they definitely still look threatening and like as weapons, even though they were like magic light stuff.
Yeah. The little shards of air or whatever they are.
Yeah,
they
I didn't like those clear ones. I
didn't
definitely
look
could have
like
done without
anything.
those because that made me lost. I was like, I don't. What?
Like
he got stabbed. I was like, you did? Let's look at that.
because it like has
something
like
in him.
this U thing. It's like sharp at the top, and then it just sort of falls to nothing. And it just there's no handle. You can't see any physical handle. You can't like maybe that's just our brains being like learned to say this is a weapon, but in the magical realm or any other realm, anything is a weapon. Like air is a weapon, and that's essentially kind of what it was, I assume.
I don't know. Whatever it was, I didn't like it.
Yeah. Visually though, not a very like creative movie. Kind of basic shot wise. Nothing was really spectacular. Nothing. Yeah. The only thing that maybe had
I thought it looked like a movie.
Yeah, that's exactly. It looked like a movie, and nothing was extra. I don't even know. Extra better.
Okay. Nothing was extra better.
Nothing was extra better.
Put it on a shirt. There you go.
Yeah.
Like when they were fighting with the astral projections, I thought that looked really good. It was they had really nice like transitions to showing like what was happening in the astral plane to how it was actually affecting the real world. Like they were kind of jumpy, but it was supposed to be that way to like it made me feel like just as kind of confused about it as anyone that was like a bystander watching like a vending machine explode for no reason would. And I like that a lot.
Even though I said the shots weren't very great, one cool thing was that pan over with the apple. Like I thought that was really cool, but like, it really reminded me of Star Wars: The Force Awakens, which he's got the bread, and like the bread goes up, and then it's kind of like that idea. Like you're so focused on this one item, you do not care what's going back here. And I mean, like I tried to watch like Beyond the Apple, but I just couldn't do it. Like my mind was like, okay, the apple, no. Look somewhere else. Nope, the apple.
Back to the apple.
God, it's so cool. Like, oh man, it went rotten this time. Like, other than that though, like nothing was really special.
Extra better.
Nothing was extra better. Nothing was really special about it.
Right. Memorable moments. My favorite part of the movie is so simple. It's the idiosyncrasies of the characters. So there's the part when they're fighting, or no, actually. They're learning to do the dimension, like or the portal, and she puts Doctor Strange on Mount Everest, and then she goes back to the thing and leaves him there, and she's just sitting there waiting for him. And I thought it was so clever. They just took one little shot of her back with the fan, and she's just like fiddling it. She's like, I hope he comes back. She better. I really hope I was right about this.
But it's only for like half a second, and like that was, and then he comes back and she relaxes. Obviously, she plays it cool. She's like, yeah, I'm cool, but
I knew he was gonna make it back.
I wasn't freaking out. Like that, and that she actually had a fan in general. Like when she's fighting, she's doing this and like that. Doctor Strange's hands, they're always shaking no matter what he's doing, is a great idiosyncrasy. I loved the character idiosyncrasies in this movie. And that's something you don't find often, but when you have such great actors, not saying that, Robert Downey Jr. and all them aren't great actors.
Chris
but
Evans, Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, all them. All them people.
All those other Avengers. Whatever. They're just people.
They don't matter. Those are great actors, but like, I think the acting in this movie
they really understood.
Stepped up.
They really understood the characters they were playing. Yeah,
exactly.
I agree with that.
They took time to really get into them.
A couple moments that I really liked, even though you didn't think it was funny, it was when Wong was listening to Beyonce.
Yeah,
it was funny.
I did not think that was funny.
He thought it was boring. I thought it was clever. I definitely laughed at it. A part that I really like, though, that I don't feel like a lot of people might have caught, is they talk about Rhodey in the movie.
Do they?
Yeah, right before he crashes his car, and he was like looking, like he was asking for like special cases to take.
Yeah.
One of the things that he recommends is like something about a colonel. He got injured in some sort of experimental armor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
They talk about that, and I was just like, hey! No one else in the theater was just, they're just looking at me like, what? I'm like, but that was rude.
I was alone, so.
Yeah, you had
I
no
was
one else
alone in
there.
the theater. It was actually really nice.
I really thought that was clever. It's just, they have small nods to the rest of the Marvel Universe, and not in a way that, like, overbeared, like, you complain.
Yeah.
So, I like that. Like, I still felt like I was in the Marvel Cinematic Universe with that movie.
Mm. Yeah, that's the cool thing about this movie is, like, if it didn't say Marvel on it, it wouldn't have mattered.
Also, I want to say, that new Marvel logo, like in
The
the
Marvel
intro,
Studio ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
it
pretty
looks
nice.
so cool.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah.
With all, like, the cinematic universe and all that cool stuff.
That was the first thing I wrote. Just new Marvel Studios logo rocks. That's my first note.
Rocks, yeah, nice.
Yeah.
This movie feels a lot like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if Marvel wasn't tied, like, if it didn't say Marvel in the beginning of the movie, obviously, other than knowing the characters, I already know the Guardians of the Galaxy is a Marvel movie, and I already know that Doctor Strange is a Marvel thing. But if I didn't know that, it wouldn't have mattered. It would have been a decent movie. It would have been just as important to me as if it weren't a Marvel movie.
Back to how they did a really good job of like just subtly mentioning like they are in the Marvel universe. When they had that big wide city shot of New York, you could see Avengers Tower in it.
Yeah, that was really
like
cool.
that.
Little idiosyncrasies like that, tying back to the Marvel universe. Don't need something blatant, but just something small that'll let you know that it is a Marvel movie, and you're in this universe, and it's all connected.
Mm-hmm. And no beating around the bush about the Infinity Stone was in.
Right? Yeah. They were just like, that's an Infinity Stone.
Like, yeah, it's not best to walk around New York City with an Infinity Stone around your neck. We're just like, time gem! Found it!
I mean, you probably could have guessed, but
well, like everyone already suspected that was
Yeah.
the case, but they were just like, by the way, yeah, it's there. If you guys weren't like 150% sure.
Really, what I did, I totally forgot that the Infinity Stones were even a thing, and it didn't the Eye of Akamoto wasn't just it was just oh, it's this thing. I wasn't like, that's the Infinity Stone in there. It was like, this thing's cool and it is green.
Yeah.
I didn't think of those Infinity Stones at all, and that's what's cool about it because it stands alone. This movie does really a good job of standing alone as a movie. You don't need anything else to tell you. You don't need to watch anything else really.
Okay.
Thought that was cool.
Good.
Yeah.
All right, so recommend it just as a film itself.
Yeah, I would go see it. It was exciting. It was. Really great acting, great visuals. Just a little boring on the shot side, but your basic human being isn't gonna go, well, that shot's kind of boring.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would go see it. It's an extremely exciting movie, and it was fun. It was a fun movie, and that's I think what makes a movie great. Is if you have fun.
Yeah. As a fan, it's a must see. If you're involved in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, if you are interested in what's going on with all those movies, it is a must see. You got to see it. It's really good. They do an amazing amazing, perfect job just displaying all those characters and doing them justice. I don't feel like anyone was portrayed wrong.
Justice. These are good guys. The Avengers they like defend justice.
Almost like a Justice League. Get the hell away from me. But absolutely go see it. And there are 2 end credit scenes if you have not seen it.
Yes,
so
there are.
Sure you
the
watch
first
them.
one is pretty hilarious, but the second one to me is useless.
Yeah. And I guess he might be in Thor Ragnarok now.
Who, Doctor Strange?
Yeah.
That's possible.
I think that's what they were trying to get a hint at. So
Maybe.
We did another video talking about what's going on in Thor Ragnarok, so maybe watch that too. What? Okay. Any final thoughts?
Go see it.
Okay.
Yeah. If you don't, you're not missing anything. But if you do, you'll be happy about it. Yeah.
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 It's pretty.
So that was NerdChat. This is
As a film, as a fan.
As a film, as a fan. That was our first try. So bear with us.
Yeah.
Bear with my horrible mind. Because it does not work.
Bear with my mockery.
Yeah, that too.
I'm not sure Sam saw all of.
Hey, did you watch this video? Well, you should watch other videos.
I'm doing it.
I did it already.
I'm doing it. Thanks, guys, for watching our first As a Film, as a fan. We hope you liked it. Sam was a little messy. But I expect nothing less from him. I think that we had fun with it. It was a fun segment to do. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We're going to do more like that pretty much every time one of these movies comes out.
Yeah.
And Sam and I will have probably less agreements in the future.
Oh yeah, we still got to do
gotta-
Green
We're
Lantern.
going to do Green Lantern. That one's going to be good.
That'll be a fun one because that movie's trash.
I thought it was good. Anyways, since I'm going to be hanged for that, if you want to check out some of our other videos, we do have a video on Doctor Strange. We'll put it right here-ish. I'm not really sure I'm at on the set. This is new to me. And here's one on Hulk, and we're going to be talking, in that one we talk a little bit about what Hulk is going to be doing in the Thor Ragnarok movie, which apparently Doctor Strange might be in as well. Maybe. It's probably on you now. I don't know. You put this together. We also have a Let's Play channel, so if you are tired of our face but not exactly our voice, you can go check out that. And we do videos kind of every day of the week now. Because I put up those highlight videos
We
too.
sort of do them sometimes.
There's some ready. Check that out. We'll put a link for it somewhere. I don't know. Sam, you have to figure that out.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
That's all right. We'll figure it out. So bear with us. We got a new set, and we're not really sure everything goes yet. We'll figure that out.
Yeah.
But like, comment, subscribe. We do videos every Tuesday, or at least we try to. We're trying to get better at it. So thanks for watching.
Goodbye. But there's someone on our roof.
Is there something in our attic?
Uh-oh. Will I have another pet? Anyway. So what was I saying?
I don't know.
I don't either.
There's something in our ceiling.
Apparently.
Which, of course, would only manifest itself when we're recording a video.
Right, yeah. They probably can't be heard, so, but still.
It actually might.